Hello. I'm just getting to grips with nothing. I'm getting to grips with nothing, and my mental health is making it unpleasant, making nothing unpleasant. That's because I've got unresolved stuff in the background. I've got trauma I'm carrying with me, and it wants me to accept a lower state of life and carry the trauma. It's like I've got this other person living on my shoulder, controlling me and telling me, right, Andreas, you see this in front of you, but this is what it's really going on, and telling me a lie that's in front of me, like, don't believe what you see. Well, to be honest, I don't believe what I see. It's really mixed me up. I think I don't know if it's the medication entirely. I mean, my mental health was bad before, but I've been shown signs of two sides before. People want to show me that where you're living is all rosy, where you're living is all happy, but in reality there's another side, and in reality that side's a little bit more unpleasant. That's what people have tried to show me before, and I'm particularly trying to work on my voice because it keeps wanting to go into this really whiny type of voice, and that's the natural plate. I just need to slow myself down a bit. If I slow myself down a bit, my voice returns to something a little bit more natural, and it's that place where it's instinctive to complain about everything. That's where it goes really whiny. I mean, fuck this, fuck that, fuck the other. And maybe on some level, some spiritual level, it's my medication, because I've been complaining over the past year. So they've got together in their little spiritual superiority complex place, because they govern my life, and they're like, right, not only we don't feel you're telling the truth when you whine, or we're not happy that you're complaining, so we're going to give you more challenges on top of your shoulders from a ridiculous situation in the first place. I don't get it, man. It's like, looking at my life, it's like life is telling me you're wrong on every level. Now, I have a simple choice to make. I'm looking at my life, and in all honesty, I let go, man. I let go, man. I let go, man, of whatever I was trying to hold on to, because life has just got that ridiculous. It's got that pathetic. It's got that unlivable. That I know this unpleasant state where it's asking me to live is where I'm at. Everything else is illusion beyond that. I left my door keys on the door. He's been plaguing me with a weak bladder now for about 4 years. And it's upped it recently. It's like, it gets better and worse, but when it's bad, it's hard, man. It's like you need a toilet wherever you go, and you're in the middle of a shop and you've got all your shopping there, and it's like, right, we need to go to the toilet now. And then when you can't prepare, because you have to go when your body tells you, otherwise it's just really unpleasant. But that's just another aspect of my physical body I'm dealing with. The reason is because my mental health jumps on top of my physical health problems. And my mental health plays games with me. If you look at the times and the way and the situations and the circumstances of how and when and why, pardon me, my mental health will decide, right, Andreas, we need to go toilet now. We need to go toilet now. And it's like I can feel it all the time building up. I can feel it like, for a while, it linked up with the postman. Every time I was going to get a letter, I'd need to go to the toilet. Tell me how that's possible. It's spiritual health, man. It's on another level. It's just like, did I say spiritual health then? It's my mental health and spirituality linked in together. There's no way my mind can be tuned into when the postman's going to arrive. So it's an external consciousness beyond my own body. If it's an external consciousness beyond my own body that's governing my life, well, then you've got either secret services with secret technology that's light years ahead of us wanting to just mess with me, or it's spirituality. But either way, if that technology is real, it's spiritual technology. So I'm just going to label it spirituality. And right now it's breaking my neck. But I carry on. Because that's what life is asking for me. To feel the cold, to feel the unpleasantness, and carry on. Even though I need to scream right this second. I'm slowly accepting that life is no longer able to be lived in a way that's pleasant. Even though it's never been pleasant, I tried to live life in balance. And I made it pleasant for myself within the unpleasantness as much as I can. Now it's put an unthinkable scenario on my shoulders where it's just unreal. It's an unreal situation, and it's entrapped me, it's imprisoned me with a whiny voice. I'm only joking about the whiny voice. It's done that, but that's not my complaint. It's trapped me to a circumstance of life. And the only thing that gives me reassurance is that I've not been weak in it allowing me, in it coming to life, in me finding myself in this unpleasant place. I know I've given everything I can. I know that what it's taken to get me here is supernatural. And I'm not going to fight supernatural flipping energies, man. I told you, I'm barely human at best, given all my life limitations. I'm not going to start fighting supernatural powers that show me they have the power to move mountains. What am I going to do? I'm not going to fight I'm not going to fight it, am I? Instead, I'm going to accept it, and I'm going to see the situation, and I'm going to slowly accustomize myself to this cold energy. It's like I see the choice, I see the power at the moment to go back to the way I was living before, to attempt to find balance within my life. But in how I live life, I've read life, and this is the way forward. And it's very hard, because right now, whilst making this video, I can feel my mental health antagonizing me through my physical body, and I can't breathe to it. I guess the response before would have been, fuck this. I'm not gonna continue to push myself when I'm being challenged like this for no reason. That's the thing, you know. It's like if I don't know, if I deserved it, what? Who deserves this? Who deserves to be punished by another consciousness? I don't care if it's got supernatural powers. Who died and granted that consciousness to be God? Because that's what it's doing. It's playing God with my life. And this is where I see clearly, because this is what's wrong, I think. It wants me to go forward with a chip on my shoulder. It wants me to be angry. It wants me to be pissed off at people. And I've done that for the past year, and I've done that in balance. I've done that controlledly. I've done that without any emotion, but it wants me to apply emotion now. Well, that's a sickness in my head. I don't get angry. If you want me to go forward in that way, I need to have a very focused, defined plan of action. Where I can see clearly the situation for myself. Live it, and be so clear that this is my life. I can relax to it, and if I know I'm doing good, fighting the good fight, I've got a choice about it, and I'm relaxed in that place, then I can apply a bit of anger to my tone of voice without being emotional in the first instance. Because it's not the other individual that's put me in that place where I've got the other individual in my headlights. It's life that's put me there where I've got that person in my headlights, and I'm going to let him have it. But not because I'm unbalanced and I'm emotional. No, because that's just where life has found me. Because right now I'm pissed off at everybody. I'm pissed off at all of you. I'm pissed off at everybody I've ever known. I'm pissed off at everybody that deserves it, and I'm pissed off at everybody that doesn't deserve it. Leave me the F alone. I want to just relax a bit. I want to let my body heal. I want to let my body heal, and rest is needed for that. But life, my mental health, and spirituality, and the spirituality is involved, it's serious, won't let me. But don't think I'm going to be emotional about it. Don't think I'm going to start getting emotional about Joe Schmo cutting me up on the road or something if I drove. Or this person bumping into me in the street and me getting emotional about it. And what it will do, my mental health and this spiritual consciousness is so bloody malicious. It'll start playing with my mental health, and I know my mental health so well. Because I'll react to my mental health for no reason in the middle of the street, and I'll start shouting. Who am I shouting at? Nobody. And it will try to coordinate that experience with Joe Schmo bumping into me. Am I going to be complaining to Joe Schmo? Or am I going to be just let go and start effing and blinding about my mental health? But it's a pressured situation, and I don't know, if I'm honest. If he plans it just right, I might just say, what the fuck are you doing, Joe? I'm not superhuman. There's only so much I can take. But I know this is the way forward, and it kills me because I can't. I've got it there in my power to try and to live an easier life, and it's like my mental health is torturing me with it. It's like saying, go on, Andres, pluck it. Do what you always do. Live the life that makes sense on the level of health, the level of personal sanity. Because this decision to everybody is insane. Because nobody believes my life, man. Nobody believes the insanity I've experienced in my life. The spiritual forces that have been put on me that move mountains. And as I said, it doesn't matter if it comes from the technology Secret Service men in black have got, or if it is just pure spiritual. It is all spiritual. And I'm not going to pick and divide spirituality now. I don't have the energy when all I want to do is sit down and chill. So my bladder has a chance to rest, and I don't have to wet myself when I'm just letting in the postman. As I said, it really did time it up for a long time. On point, every postman, boom, toilet, boom, toilet. These videos at the moment are me reassuring myself that I'm going forward in insanity because I've got a poor memory. See, if I remember my life clearly over the past few months, there'd be no decision to make. I wake up and I've got that chip on my shoulder. It's to nobody, it's to life. I've got a chip on my shoulder with effing life. There's one person in this world that really deserves my anger, and that's my dad. But he's dead. My dad is responsible for my mental health. And he went psychopathic about it within my mental health. My mental health is psychopathic if you look at it from the perspective an individual is doing this to me. And that's how I look at it. So doing this world, whatever thing Secret Service men in black are gonna try and piss me off with their super technology with, they're not psychopathic, man. They work for a organisation, they have reasoning, they have logic. I can understand that. You can understand where people come from, even if it's not your point of view. There's a certain level of peace and surrender in that this person isn't trying to just be fucking crazy to you because they hate you. There's logic. Whereas my dad, I believe, this is the madness, I believe that whatever he done to me was out of love. But he went to the extent where I'm gonna make you, Andreas, understand that what you're experiencing, it doesn't matter. I might as well be a psychopath. And that's how I see the situation. And that's why I blame my dad above every other person alive. Because I've still got my mental health disorder, I've still got my past. Nothing's changing there. And sure, if somebody out there really wants to, they can torture me enough and they can take it away from my dad. But why would anybody do that? When I have the ability to rest, and I'm perfectly happy resting, and I'm being made to get up and dance at the moment to some funky beat. And I might be dancing this for quite a few years to come. I'm shaking, man. I don't know how I'm gonna keep warm to what. You're still here. You heard me speak to the Amazon delivery man who can't get into the building. The intercom isn't working. I'm gonna end it here. You've heard my message. Thank you for listening.